Now the search is on for a man in Virginia Beach who is exposing and touching himself in front of young girls. Parents say it happened during a fundraising event for Green Run High School's cheerleading squad last weekend. 13 News Now reporter Stephen Graves is looking into the story.
Yeah, police say it happened in the morning hours, still light outside. Parents I spoke to didn't want to go on camera, but as you can imagine, they're determined to find out who did this to their children. The Chimney Hill Shopping Center in Virginia Beach, over at the corner of Holland and Rosemont Roads, the perfect place for young kids and parents to raise money.
A couple of cheerleading squads, a couple of step teams, and then the band from one of the local middle schools.
There's a lot of gas stations on the corner, so a lot of stuff does happen.
But Nancy Lee says she's never seen anything like we told her. Parents of Green Run High cheerleaders reporting the unthinkable last weekend.
It's repulsive.
Virginia Beach police say they're looking into claims of a man exposing himself to those girls. They say they got a call at around 11 Saturday morning. A Facebook post from one parent saying the man called the 14 to 15-year-old girls over to his car. The man allegedly took out his genitals, fondled himself, and told the girls to, quote, look down.
And if there is a stalker or any type of flasher, they would see parents, because each time the parents actually have their tent usually right here at the 7-Eleven.
Those parents actually got photos of their suspect from inside that store. We're blurring his face because police haven't confirmed him as who they are looking for. Still, some folks around here are concerned. Others aren't. Either way, they say they hope to never hear about anything like this again.
Could it happen? Maybe. Did I witness it? No. If they're doing it, stop.
Now, once again, police haven't given a description in this case. If you were in the area, parents say it happened around the Firestone store in the mall, you're asked to call police. Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
Just last week, a few miles from this latest incident, a rising star in mixed martial arts was accused of exposing and touching himself in front of several women. Amani Smith faces several charges in Virginia Beach, but Smith tells 13 News Now that Virginia Beach police have the wrong man. Police say the incidents happened over several months at Lansdowne Commons, but Smith tells us he has an alibi for each alleged offense dating back to March.